Welcome back. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar has assured to provide land for constructing NIT College in Cuncolim within 3 months. After meeting Union Human Resource and Development Minister Dr. Pallam Raju, CM assured full cooperation to the ministry. HRD ministry has also proposed to establish 150 crore rupees project. An International Institute for Information Technology in Goa is expected to come up under PPP mode. Construction work for both the institutes will commence by December.
A meeting was held between Manohar Parrikar and Pallam Raju at Education Department in Porvorim on Friday. HRD Minister said NIT will give 50% seats to Goans.
The real issue is to find a permanent location for the construction to take place. And we've had a meeting with the Honorable Chief Minister, who has assured us that the land would be handed over quickly in the next few months. And since we have an adequate budget to do a good construction, we hope to start off the construction also quickly. And the National Institute of Technologies, which are the erstwhile regional engineering colleges, give scope for 50% of the admissions to the state in which they are located. So it is a direct benefit to Goa.
Dr. Raju further informed that HRD Ministry has proposed to establish another 150 crore rupees project of International Institute of Information Technology in Goa on PPP mode. State government has identified land to establish the institution in the GEC campus at Famagudi.
The triple ITs. The triple ITs are, again, it's one of the new triple IT that has been proposed in Goa. And the new mode is, it will be in the public-private partnership mode. And now, as far as Goa is concerned, the land has been identified. But it is a question of identifying the private partner or the industry partner, whether it's the private sector or the public sector, who will collaborate in the setting up of the triple IT. And again, it will be a huge opportunity area for the locals, because that will create the base for skilling a number of young people. Cost of triple ITs is in the range of 100 crores to 150 crores. So depending on the size and the disciplines that will be incorporated into it. And the extent of the private sector participation will be the tune of about 15%.
Manohar Parrikar informed that the construction of both the institutions would commence by December 2013.
Triple IT, we are now in process of tendering for selection of private PPP partner, private partner in that. Because the industry has to be a reputed one and a reliable one. So we have to see the stability of the private partner. So that process is on. Maybe another 5-6 months, everything should be in line. Both these projects should take off by December.
Reporter Mahesh Gadi with video journalist Sushant Par for Prudent.
The Indian Green Building Council held a conference on sustainability issues on green building. Its vision is to usher more than 2,000 green buildings in India with a footprint of 1.4 billion square feet. IGBC also aims at creating sustainable habitats in the country.
Confederation of Indian Industry held its second conference on sustainability on green buildings in Goa. It aims at choosing sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy efficiency, use of star-rated appliances, and use of natural material.
When we adopt green building practices take us through a very strict regime, right from choosing of sites, it's called sustainable sites, sustainable site management. The second step in a green building is we talk about water efficiency. In water efficiency, we are talking of reducing the consumption of water per person per day. Today, PWD standards say that we should use 135 liters per person per day.
For the next 10 years, the council has said the vision will be to not only on buildings, but we want to create sustainable habitats for all communities. Because green buildings is not only for the English speaking or the urbanites, etc. So we are just thinking in terms of how the next 10 years is going to be. But the next 20 years, India is going to build something which we have not done for the last 100 or 150 years. See, today the building stock is something like 25 billion square feet. So the expectation is that by 2030, this will go to about 100 billion square feet.
Chetan Gavas for Prudent.
61 days fishing ban commences from Saturday onwards in the state. Ban period will get over on July 31st. Fisher folks say that no one should be allowed to fish during this ban period. They say concession to anyone to fish won't be tolerated.
State Cabinet curtailed the proposed fishing ban period from 75 days to 61 days after an aggressive response from local fishing community. Ban is applicable for motorized fishing vessels and not for manually operated canoes. Now Goans and fish lovers will have to either adjust with locally netted fish or pay a heavy price for kingfish, prawns or mackerels imported from neighboring states. Goans also rely on fish netted through traditional rapons. Fish farms also provide some respite to the fish lovers. Trawlers Association says fishing ban should be strictly obeyed and should be uniform for all. Selective ban will defeat the purpose.
Since the government have announced for the ban of from 45 days to 61 days, our boat owners have agreed to it, providing it is a uniform ban. Uniform ban in the sense, even the canoes with the motors inboard or outboard shouldn't be allowed during this ban period. Only traditional fishermen should be allowed. Traditional fishermen means any canoes or boat rowed by manual without mechanism. In that case, if this is allowed, then only it is possible we can see the progress in the increase of fishing quantity.
Samir Bhatt for Prudent.
Police remand to 6 bookies has been extended by another day. The custody was supposed to end on Friday. Meanwhile, Judicial Magistrate First Class Mapsa has reserved the order on the bail application for Saturday. JMFC heard the arguments on the bail application filed by the accused bookies on Friday.
The police suspect that the arrested bookies might have links with betting networks in foreign countries. Goa police also feel that there might be links with the case which is currently being investigated by Mumbai police.
We have booked them under Gambling Act. As it is, his argument is that gambling is very less punishable or a serious offence now. Yeah. But the amount of the people involved, considering the money, the total number of mobiles, we were pressing to get the entire people who have been betting on them and involved in this. That was the reason we were objecting for the bail. Okay.
However, counsel of the accused bookies claims his clients are normal bookies having no links to the Mumbai spot fixing racket.
Bail application का argument हो गया है, order के लिए कल रखा है. Prosecution का ऐसा कहना था कि इनकी एक टीम बम्बई गई है कुछ वेरीफाई करने के लिए, वो कल तक लौट आएगी. और एक टीम इनकी गई है अहमदाबाद, वो कल लौट आएगी. तो इसलिए आज रिमांड एप्लीकेशन और बेल एप्लीकेशन ऑर्डर के लिए कल पे रख दिया गया है. एक दिन की पुलिस कस्टडी रिमांड आज बढ़ा दी गई है.
Goa police said the accused persons are required in police custody to find out their involvement, trace money transactions and also to find out how many more people are involved in the betting racket. Reporter Shamsundar Fatte for Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.